In recent times, there have been numerous revelations about historical artifacts and images thought to be lost or hidden from human view. Notably, the Ark of the Covenant, previously deemed untouchable, was finally opened by scientists after being sealed for thousands of years. This discovery has sparked excitement, raising questions about its significance and what lies within. The Ark of the Covenant, originating from the Hebrew term Aaron's Ark, is a golden-covered wooden chest containing the 2 stone tablets of the 10 Commandments given to Moses on Mount Sinai. According to biblical accounts, it also held a pot of manna, sustaining the Israelites during their wilderness journey. This artifact, steeped in mystery, is considered a symbol of God's presence and power, encompassing relics like Aaron's blossoming rod, signifying his chosen role as the high priest. The Bible vividly describes how God communicated with Moses from between the 2 cherubim atop the ark. The winged creatures adorning the lid of the ark, known as the mercy seat, were significant. According to biblical records, the ark symbolized victory for the Israelites in battles, demonstrating the power of God within. For instance, when carried into battle, it brought victories, and during the crossing of the Jordan River, the priests with the ark caused the waters to cease. The march around Jericho with the ark led to the city's walls collapsing. The Ark of the Covenant held profound meaning for the Israelites, signifying God's covenant, his expectations for obedience, and a tangible connection to his power. The 10 Commandments placed within the ark were more than rules. They encapsulated God's character, expressing his love, justice, holiness, and faithfulness. The ark served dual purposes, carrying the commandments and being a conduit for God's presence and communication with the Israelites. The Ark of the Covenant served as a profound reminder for God's people to reflect the qualities encapsulated in 10 Commandments in their relationships with both God and others. It emphasized that the Israelites were chosen as God's royal priesthood, a peculiar and holy nation. This sacred artifact was housed in the Tabernacle, a specially designed tent accessible only to a select few, particularly the Levites, the tribe designated as priests. The Tabernacle featured an innermost chamber known as the Holy of Holies, where the ark resided. Only the high priest could enter this chamber, and that too just once a year on the Day of Atonement, when he would sprinkle blood on the mercy seat for atonement. The consequences for violating the rules surrounding the ark were severe, as illustrated in the biblical account of Uzzah, who touched the ark and faced the fatal consequences of death as a result. 2 Samuel 6:3-8. The Ark of the Covenant, as depicted in the Bible, carried significant consequences for those who mishandled it. When the Philistines took hold of the ark and placed it in their temple, they suffered deadly consequences, including plagues of tumors and rats, until they returned it. This underscores the profound significance attributed to the ark. The ark was not a fictional concept, but a tangible and crucial element for ancient Israelites. Its importance extends to Christian beliefs, where Jesus Christ is seen as fulfilling God's covenant with his people. The ark served as a dwelling place for God's presence among the Israelites, constructed with specific materials and dimensions according to God's instructions. Made of durable and water-resistant acacia wood overlaid with pure gold, the ark measured 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits high, 1.5 cubits high. The use of gold reflected God's glory and holiness. The ark featured a gold decorative rim called the Zir, 4 gold rings at its corners, and gold-plated wooden poles for carrying. These poles were never to be removed, emphasizing the sacredness of the ark and the caution against human touch, which could result in severe consequences. The Ark of the Covenant indeed had a crucial feature known as the Kaparet or mercy seat, made of solid gold and 1 handbreadth thick. This mercy seat symbolized God's mercy and forgiveness, particularly on the Day of Atonement when the high priest would sprinkle blood on it for the forgiveness of sins. Atop the ark were 2 cherubim, winged creatures facing each other, representing God's heavenly throne and angelic servants. Within the ark were the stone tablets of the 10 Commandments, a pot of manna showcasing God's benevolence, and Aaron's rod signifying God's confidence in him. These items served as symbols, reminding the Israelites of God's faithfulness and miracles throughout their history. The ark rested on a stone called the Even Hashtaya, believed to be the foundation of the entire world. As of the ark's disappearance, it remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in religious history. The last biblical mention is in 2 Chronicles 35:3, describing King Josiah's efforts to restore the temple in Jerusalem. After the Babylonian Empire conquered Israel in 597 and 586 BC, the ark supposedly kept in the temple vanished from history. Archaeologists have long sought to locate this sacred object, but its whereabouts remain unknown. The fate of the Ark of the Covenant, whether destroyed, captured, or hidden, remains an unanswered mystery. Various speculations surround its whereabouts, with one famous claim suggesting it resides in the town of Aksum in Ethiopia, specifically in the St. Mary of Zion Cathedral. However, church authorities tightly control access, allowing only one guardian to see it, and there's no permission for scholarly study. Another notion posits that the Ark was hidden beneath the first temple in Jerusalem before the Babylonians destroyed it in 586 BC. Yet, this hypothesis faces challenges as the site now hosts the Dome of the Rock Shrine, making excavation impossible. Some sources suggest King Josiah ordered priests to hide the Ark in anticipation of Jerusalem's doom, but there's no clear evidence supporting this claim. An intriguing narrative involves Menelik, who supposedly took the Ark to Ethiopia after visiting his father Solomon. Placed in a temple in Aksum, it is eluded tracing due to the lack of historical or archaeological evidence supporting Menelik's existence or the Ark's journey. Other sources claim the Knights Templar transported the Ark to France for safekeeping. However, there is no concrete evidence to support this, and the Knights Templar's involvement with the Ark remains unsubstantiated. The Ark of the Covenant's disappearance continues to be a captivating and unsolved enigma in religious history. Various conspiracy theories abound regarding the Ark of the Covenant's whereabouts, including claims that the Knights Templar hid it in places like Chartres Cathedral or Caesar's Castle. However, there is no proven evidence to substantiate these theories, and the involvement of the Knights Templar remains speculative. One intriguing theory from Jewish tradition posits that the Ark is still concealed in a secret chamber beneath the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. According to this theory, temple priests hid the Ark before the destruction of the temple in 586 BC, sealing the chamber with a stone marked with a sign readable only by the Messiah. The belief is that the Ark awaits the Messiah's revelation to restore it to its rightful place. Some priests involved in hiding the Ark purportedly died, leaving the location unknown. Biblical passages such as 2 Chronicles 35:3 contribute to this theory, as the verse suggests that King Josiah instructed the Levites to put the Ark in the temple, indicating it might not have been there before. Additionally, the absence of the Ark among the temple vessels taken by the Babylonians adds to the mystery. The theory gains support from historical and archaeological evidence suggesting unexplored channels, tunnels, and chambers beneath the Temple Mount. In 1981, Jewish extremists attempted to blow up the Dome of the Rock, claiming they had discovered a tunnel leading to the chamber where the Ark was hidden. However, their actions were condemned and no conclusive evidence of the Ark's location was presented. The mystery surrounding the Ark's fate remains a captivating aspect of religious history. The quest for the Ark of the Covenant has stirred controversy and tension, evident in events such as the 1996 protest in Palestine when Israel opened an ancient tunnel near the western wall of the Temple Mount, despite fears that Israel sought the Ark or aimed to undermine Muslim structures. There is no factual basis for these claims. Some suggest that the departure of glory from the temple before its destruction implies the Ark's departure or concealment. The question of whether finding the Ark would have religious or political implications today is complex. Concerns have been raised about potential violence and disputes among Jews, Muslims, and Christians, each with competing claims over Jerusalem and its holy sites. Ethiopian traditions involve a replica of the Ark called a tablet, taken out annually for a procession in the Ethiopian Orthodox Christian calendar. Ethiopia's historical connections to Judaism, exemplified by the Beta Israel community, add layers of complexity, with some claiming descent from Solomon and Queen Sheba to legitimize their rule. The search for the Ark continues, with some scholars proposing new locations such as the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea, a landlocked salt lake between Israel and Jordan, holds a mystique that extends beyond its geographical features, adding to the enduring intrigue surrounding the elusive Ark of the Covenant. The intrigue surrounding the potential location of the Ark of the Covenant deepens with the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls, notably the Copper Scroll. Unlike other scrolls, this remarkable artifact is inscribed on metal rather than traditional materials like parchment or papyrus. Within its cryptic text are approximately 64 locations where precious vessels made of gold and silver were purportedly concealed or buried. Scholars and thinkers who have examined the Copper Scroll believe that the treasures mentioned within were hidden before the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem in 586 BC. What makes the Copper Scroll particularly captivating is its suggestion that the Ark of the Covenant, the sacred chest containing the tablets inscribed with the 10 Commandments, might have found its resting place in the outskirts of the Dead Sea, specifically within the territory of Jordan. This tantalizing hint within the Copper Scroll adds to the mystery and fascination surrounding the Ark of the Covenant, suggesting that this object of immense historical and religious significance could be concealed or interred in the vicinity of the Dead Sea, further enveloping it in an enigma. Let's share your thoughts in the comments section. Kindly like us, subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications bell for more update as we dive into the intricacies of Discovery World. Thanks for watching.